Mates, we're going to talk about keeping our chin up on a bad day. And first of all, forget what you knew about keeping your chin up on a bad day, because sometimes your chin needs to rest before it gets up. And now we're going to quote some scriptures from the Jesus crucifixion when he really had a bad day at the Garden of Gethsemane. He really had a bad night, and he was seeking his students for company, maybe even just to be there, or for prayer company, or just to sleep around him. But nobody would get up and just follow him up. And Jesus went down there 3 times asking them, guys, I need help. It's a bad day. I cannot keep up my chin together. On the Gospel of Luke, I think it says, I don't know which Gospel, it says that Jesus was sweating blood instead of sweat. And a historian friend of mine that checked this, he told me basically when you sweat blood, it's a type of hematoma that comes from too much stress. And actually, some people around this world have this. When they get overstressed, they start sweating blood. And that's what was happening to Jesus right now. Then he was stressing. He couldn't keep his chin up. So we're going to go back to the everyday world now, because Jesus was Jesus and we are his sheep. On a bad day, you must put all your force to keep your chin up. But sometimes you need to give your chin a rest. So it can, what happens when you have a bad day and you just rest? First of all, back to the Testament. When you're having a bad day, just be still and know that I am God. When you apply this and you just be still on a bad day, or even just when you forget yourself in a bad day and you just lay down on the couch feeling bad, what happens? What's that process that's happening? Basically, your brain shuts down for a little bit and recuperates. And it makes your mood a little bit better. So if you combine these words, be still and know that I am God, you rest your head a little bit, your chin is automatically going to punch up by itself. Now, this covers all cases, both severe and mild. There's days that we cannot keep our chin up together. I hope they don't play no bullshit advertisement. This is my confession to you. And it's not even a confession, man. What? I'm 40 years old. I'm single. I went on a Christian dating site. And ever since then, YouTube brings me up these fucking slutty sites and advertisements that I cannot even opt out of them. They are so difficult to opt out. And like I went trying to find a Christian wife and now it's showing me slutty websites. So please forgive me if that happens on my TV screen. I'm using YouTube and Jesus Art as background. And there's really nothing with me to do with anything that has to do with porn or bad deeds in general. I'm a straight up guy. I've been working on it for long. I still have a long way to go, but I keep my chin up. Like today, I had a very bad day. I was fatigued, very fatigued. I had a bad day. Nothing was coming out of my head. I wanted to do a YouTube video, and just the idea of making a YouTube video was stressing my day up. I just wanted to eat a little bit, drink my coffee, and have a silent day because it's my day off. But I had to do a YouTube video, and I was feeling so pressured. And then I said, why am I feeling pressured about the God's word? And I tried to remove that pressure, but that pressure wouldn't let go. And to be honest, to be again fully honest with you, I ate my food I had my cigarette and my coffee, I relaxed, and all the ideas came back to me, and I said, I should make a video about keeping your chin up on having a bad day, amongst other chapters that we're going to cover today. Apostle Paul with Silas in jail, they had a bad day, but they chose to smile, they chose to chant, they chose to sing. Jesus said, whoever carries his cross willingly. So that's when you're having a bad day, you carry that bad day willingly. It's your cross to carry. A bad day is a cross to carry, you know. And yeah, don't be sad if you're having a bad day. Bad days are just ordinary parts of life. They might give you problems, but they also give you answers. Like I said in my previous video, a man with no problems is a man with no answers. Pardon me. And yeah, a man with no problems is a man with no answers. You think I would like a comfortable life, knowing that I wouldn't have these? I prefer my answers and not having a comfortable life than having a comfortable life and not having these answers. First of all, through this life, I met the Lord Almighty himself. Bless you, God. Glory to you. Actually, in the Hebrew Testament, it's like he who glorifies is the lesser person. So when you bless you, Lord, doesn't really stick with the rules of the Old Testament. You're supposed to say, glory to you, Lord. But not many people know this. It's not really a commandment, you know. A bless you is good, but technically you're supposed to say to the Lord, glory to you, and he's supposed to say to you, bless you. That's why when Melchizedek met Abraham in the desert, when Abraham was coming back, Melchizedek, the eternal grand priest, blessed him, and Abraham took that blessing. And yeah, miracles happen daily. Don't forget that God provides. Keep your chin up because God provides. You might be feeling like you're stuck in a loophole, but the loophole is not even there. Problems you had 1 month ago, you're not going to have them next month. As I said yesterday, if world unity don't happen, we're going to be in a much better, we're going to be in a much worse position than we are now. We suffer, we have everything and we suffer. We don't have a peace of mind. Things are not really that corrupted, they are just misunderstood. It's this global competition between empires and businesses that's doing all this harm. It should be turned into a global cooperation for the world's well-being. It's all about well-being. If you had your well-being, you would have had a peace of mind. But because you don't have your well-being, you don't have a peace of mind, with the results of not being able to keep your chin up. You mean to tell me Jesus came to sacrifice himself for us so we can learn this, so we can unify? And now you got grand priests saying, oh, unification is a sin. They don't understand what they saying. They didn't read the Testament as good as I might. And I'm not trying to brag, but I picked up things that they don't even pick up. Like seriously, sometimes I go to preachers and I end up preaching to them. And okay, I'm not gonna badmouth people that devoted their life to God. It's a very big sin. But sometimes reading the New Testament and take it as it is all there is to it.